Alright, what's up guys? This is T-Rez Fitness here. As you can see, we're on the running court. And for this episode, I'm gonna break down my #1 tool to burn fat and get through that plateau and finally reach that six-pack because we only have 2 months left. Alright, before we go on and do the exercise, Alright, before we start on and show the exercise and everything that I'm gonna do, we need to make a few things clear. First of all, everybody has abs. You know, when I was fat, I didn't even think I was able to achieve that genetically. I thought it was impossible to achieve abs. But, Okay, so that seemed like a promising clip, didn't it? Only got ruined by the wind, so I'm gonna do the voiceover and let you guys know what I was trying to say, because I think it's really important, the point that I was trying to make. Everyone has abdominals, right? But they only show at a certain body fat percentage level, which means that you just gotta get rid of the fat that's around the stomach and then they will show. However, if you don't have a lot of mass, it's not quite the healthiest thing to just starve yourself to the point where your abs show just to have them to show. In that case, you should switch your mentality, maybe bulk, put on some muscle mass, and then try to cut away the fat, which I did at a certain point. For everyone that's followed me since episode 1 should know by now that I've changed my diet and I'm in a caloric deficit, have been for more than a month now. So far, I've lost around 6 kilos and I'm not really doing anything drastic, right? I just changed the diet to 2,000 calories, then to 1,700. And you know, at the first month, I was even eating pizza, ice cream, burgers, you know, within my daily caloric range. But for the last 2 weeks, I've been eating all clean except for the 2 instances where I have the cheat days, you know, every 2 weeks. However, I'm at the point right now where I'm not losing weight as fast. My stomach's a little bit more flat, and because I've attained more muscle mass for this cut, it's not the most efficient thing to keep reducing the calories, because that's one thing. So what I've decided to do is start adding more cardio, because that's a tool to burn some calories temporarily. And the cardio exercise that I've chosen here is called HIIT. It's high intensive interval training. Now, if you look at runners, you see the people that run 100 meters like Usain Bolt, etc. They're kind of bulky, you know, they have a lot of muscle mass. If you compare them to marathon runners who are really skinny, you can see what kind of exercise gives what type of result. Of course, you need to warm up so that you don't hurt yourself and you know, minimize the risks of injury. So what I do for starters is I run 2 kilometers, which is at this particular track, it's 5 laps. What that does is it helps me get warm and it helps also burn some additional calories. Now, the first time I did this, I wasn't even able to run 2 or 3, you know, when I was cutting the first time. I was really exhausted and I just had to listen to my own thoughts telling myself to quit. You know, 3 laps more, this is insane. You know, I would be out of breath really fast, sweating like crazy. Now when I'm back on the track, it's not as difficult. You know, I can do 5, maybe 6, 7 laps. I haven't tried, but the point here is, even if you've never tried this certain exercise, set up a certain goal, because that way you can push yourself. And if it's too easy, you set a new goal. If you don't manage to do the goal, you set the bar too high, then you have something to strive for. Maybe after a couple of weeks, you'll see that you're able to reach that goal, and eventually that progress is going to be motivation. You see that you're not just doing results in the gym, you're not just losing fat, but you're also improving your speed, strength, and stamina and endurance or whatever. So that's a really good thing that I find motivating, because as you guys know, I try to be the best version of myself. So that means being a faster me is a better thing as well. So that's for warm up. Now to the main exercise. This doesn't take a lot of time at all. What I do is I find a spot. You can do this anywhere basically. So what I do is I find a spot, 60 meters, 100 meters. You know, it's what I do on this particular track is apparently 60 meters, but it's working out pretty good. So what I do is I sprint as fast as I possibly can. I mean, I'm pushing my body limits to the fullest extent. And after that, I take a 15-second break to just catch my breath and then do it over again 10 laps. So 60 meters or 100 meters or whatever, and then 50 seconds break and back, and forth and back. And of course, after like 7-8 laps, you're gonna be significantly slower, but you gotta always keep pushing yourself to your utmost of limit. That's all you gotta spend for this exercise. I know what kind of results it give me, so I'm letting you guys know what I'm doing specifically. If you want to take that advice and try it out for yourself, you know, feel free to do so. For me, it works out really, really good, and it probably will work out for you as well. All right, so we're done. Holy shit, I can't even breathe. So I'm gonna cut the camera now in case somebody steals it. We are in insecure territory. Anyways, it goes fast. It's like only 10 minutes, 50 minutes, but I'm sweating and my heart rate is so fucking high. It means I'm gonna be burning a lot of calories, not just from this, but it's gonna be an afterburn as well. If I do this 4 times a week, there's no doubt I'm gonna have the abs. And because of my plateau, it's time to do it. All right, let's go again. T-Res fitness tip, average. All right, so what we're gonna do? Kan sluta filma på rakt på dig. Kan du filma på mig?
Vad är det för något?
I'm over here, dude.